What's up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XL, alright? Coming at you with the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days we duel the different deck every single day. Today we're looking at a fan donation of aliens. That's right, we're up with aliens again today. And these little boys, we're all about doing combos and stuff with our aliens, using our A counters very effectively, and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. And so we're going to go ahead and shout out the gentleman who, graciously donated this deck that he put so much hard time and effort into, and that would be Mr. Wilson Gaming. He's such a Chad. We're calling him Mr. Twice. And so I'm going to go ahead and take this deck out into good old YGO Pro and show it off to y'all. Show you all the hard work that Mr. Wilson put into this deck. And we're going to have ourselves a good old fun time. So enough talk. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show the combos off, and we'll have ourselves a good one. Alright, our first opponent. Kind of want to go first with this deck just to get things set up and all that good stuff. We'll see if my opponent ever allows me to go. Okay, there we go. Very nice. So what do we got for an opening hand? Not the greatest thing in the world, not gonna lie. I mean, I've got Sathana, I've got my alien doggo. I've got stuff, but it's not like the greatest stuff in the world. And unfortunately, a worm is not a reptile, so... Yeah, I'm just going to have to start by slowing my opponent down with my deck lockdown. Basically, neither of us can add cards except by drawing them. It does, stop my A-cell recombination device a little bit, but such is the way we have to go about it. We'll set ourselves a bit of a defense, see what we got here. And this deck's got a whole lot of different tech cards for just... slowing down faster decks. Obviously, different dimension grounds like this turn, all the monsters in the grave go get banished. Pretty nice. And I probably should have played that the minute he started, but I did not. So, better late than never. Let's play it now. Be like, from now on, everything you send to the graveyard gets banished. So if you try to bring out, like, a bunch of monsters, they're going to get banished. That's just how it works. Okay, Junk Archer. Interesting choice. You can banish my monster, interestingly enough, okay. Well, I would play the A-cell, but obviously that's not going to be happening. I don't want to banish my own stuff. That's not happening, folks. Alright, so he's got Junk Archer, of all things. I mean, I could deal with Junk Archer just fine, even with the Swords of Revealing Light. I mean, that's certainly a more annoying thing, but what can you do? Alrighty, alrighty. One turn off a deck lockdown, okay. Let's go ahead and start with A-cell. Basically, I can dump one of my aliens, and then my opponent's monster will get a whole bunch of A counters. That's what we want to happen. Yeah, it's unfortunate I don't have any other monsters, though. That's the thing. If I had another level 4 monster or something, I could do some more stuff. Like go for Tornado Dragon, get rid of this thing. But unfortunately, I bricked just a smidge. Didn't brick too much during testing, so it's just kind of an unusual thing. We're just kind of trying to, slow our opponent down a bit. Let's see. Do another normal summon. You're attacking with Carrier. Interesting choice. My monster is significantly bigger than the 0-pointer. Or do you do something? You do nothing. Why did you attack with this? Memphis is confused. But regardless, I've drawn another monster. Very nice. And now it's time to go for A-cell recombination device. I can banish it. Add myself an alien. I want Ammonite. With Ammonite here, I can summon it, and then bring back an alien boy. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go for Ammonite. We're going to go ahead and summon back our Shock Trooper. Shock Trooper, he's the guy who, you commonly play him with Sathana, because obviously you can summon this when you have Shock Trooper. Right now, I'm just going to go for dang old Trishula. Banish my opponent's stuff. Be like, hello, I am the dragon. Nice to meet you. You like, banish a card on the field? Sure. Banish a card in the graveyard? Why not? Banish a card in your hand? Why not? Ah, he lost good stuff. Alrighty, let's go ahead and run over that carrier, because I don't want him to keep it. And we'll call it a turn. I mean, I've also got, Alien Warrior next turn with my doggo. Good stuff there, because Alien Warrior, when he's destroyed, I get A counters on opponent's monsters. He gets 2 counters. And when I summon Warrior, I can summon doggo, which will then, of course, put on more counters. That's the whole idea. We keep putting on counters and screwing our opponent over. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alien Warrior, be like, there you go. Alien Doggo, be like, hey, what's up? And obviously, there's nothing to put counters on, and I could go for Mighty Frame, but I have nothing to discard, so it's completely unnecessary. So, unless this is something crazy, which is not, this ought to be game. So, an interesting deck. I mean, it seems to be a slower version of just junk synchros and all that good stuff, but we managed to come out on top. So let's go ahead and go into duel number 2 and continue to show off all the things this deck can do. Alrighty, second opponent, again trying to go first. First or nothing, that's what I like with this deck. Like I said, I got both I got both options. I go first, I go second. But first is where I prefer to go with this deck, just to set things up. And those sleeves turn out alright. I decided to go with a little bit of an older deck, deck sleeve that I made a long time ago. The Evil Derp Donald, I made it a little bit different this time around, but it works, Look at this, look at those eyes. Those eyes have seen some stuff, man. Wouldn't recommend seeing that kind of stuff. But regardless, we'll see. We'll see what we get here. Alright, he's going first. Alright. I really would have liked to see my doggo. But, oh, why am I hiccuping all of a sudden? Okay. Let's see what we get here. Let's see. I mean, I've seen Alien Kid. He would have been perfect going first. Soul Absorption. Ah, yes. Necroface is now unlimited. Those fools at Konami have unleashed the beast. Yeah, so everything that's every time someone's banished, he's going to gain 500 life points. So off of this, he gains 5,000 life points. So rather nasty thing, lads and lasses, that's for sure. And actually, I got to play this deck tomorrow because that was another deck request. It's day 90, folks. Tomorrow is day 90. It's crazy. Only got a few more days of this 100 days series, and then take my quick break, and then back to just couple days, every week, do replays and stuff, so, yeah, I'm gonna up myself some Necroface Turbo Mill and stuff, and then we're gonna be doing other stuff. Let's see, yep, he's just gonna keep gaining life points. What are the odds that he banished all of his Gren Majus? Probably not. I really doubt that's ever happened. Alright, so now he didn't do much good. If only Sathana was here, that would have been nice. Because then I could have dropped a shock trooper on him and just locked him out of stuff for a while. Just run him out of stuff for a while, that would have been nice. Go for Alien Warrior, dude. Just attack our opponent. Just like, I don't know what's going to happen with this duel, guys. I don't know, because if he drops a Gren Maju, it's already at, like, it's 400 times the number of cards. So that's like 4,400 attack right there. So it's already a pretty big, dang, nasty monster. So I just gotta have to hit him for whatever damage I can give to him. Oh, lordy, now what do you have? He does have the snake. Okay. So he had the snake the whole time, and now he's gonna gain even more life points. Goodness gracious. Alright. So he's got a metal snake. Does he have Gren Maju? Let's see, okay. Eater of Millions is probably going to be his next pick. I would go off on a limb and say that is his pick, because then he can banish... Oh no, Inferno Tempest. But why though? What are your odds of taking 3,000 damage at this point in the duel? I mean, I get why you run the card. I'm questioning why you're adding it now, my dude. Just seems like an odd choice. Regardless, let's put some counters on that good old Gizmek, so he's going to lose 600 attack the next time he battles an alien, provided I have Alien Warrior. That's the one bad thing about A counters, is that you have to have certain aliens on the board, or otherwise they don't do anything. It's kind of annoying, not going to lie, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I can remove 2 of these counters to summon an alien from my graveyard, and that is a good thing. It's a rather nice little thing I can do. Alright. So now, what do we got here? Oh, there is Sathana. Nice. So, what I'm going to do... Could go for Trish. But then he's just going to get more stuff. That's the thing. Let me think about my extra deck and see what I would want to do. You could go for Boral Sword Dragon. That's certainly an interesting idea. I could go for Exciton Knight. Okay, here's what I'll do. Remove the counters off of this dude. Be like, bring back Alien Warrior Boy. Be like, hello, here I am. And then I'm going to go for Alien Boy. I'm thinking if I go for Exciton Knight, I have a chance of wiping his board and stuff. Now, be like, hello, goodbye to your board. I don't appreciate it. Alright, so now I've cost my opponent his board. I'll go ahead and attack him, even though attacking him doesn't do me much good. I mean, he's got more life points than I'm going to be able to whittle away anytime soon. We'll see. Think about, no, Exciton Knight right here. If my opponent has more stuff than I do, well, it's their hand and their field, so I can't do it right now, obviously, but, you know, I can nuke his board, basically. Could have waited till his turn, but it's fine. And I don't do damage, but I felt like attacking him anyway. So we'll just go ahead and end our turn there. Alright. No more snake, you say? I mean, granted, you can only do it one more time, so understandable why he wouldn't go for snake number 2. The pot of the extravagant. Alright. That's certainly something. Let's see, I got 5 cards. Yeah, if I had one less card... Well, I need 2 less cards in my hand to make Exciton Knight work. That's the sad thing. And if he summons that dang Gren Maju, which he hasn't yet. He hasn't just yet, folks. Alright, so let's go ahead and set the Mysterious Triangle. It's useful for when my opponent's got stuff. Let's see. More... Yeah, he has to have more cards. That's the thing. So let's go ahead and summon out Alien Shocker Trooper. He is our normie monster. And do you have anything to that? No? Okay, good. Yeah, since I have Exciton, I can't summon Sathana. But if he destroys Sathana with something, I can discard Sathana, pop his monster, bring back Shock Trooper. Which is pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Alright, to do a little bit more damage. I mean, he's thinking about that Gizmek, but it's too late to go for Gizmek at this point. He doesn't have enough cards to go for Gizmek. Or that Gizmek's buried under some spells. I don't know where he's at. So, we'll just see, man. We'll see indeed. Yeah, you're not a reptile either, Exciton Knight. Nope, no Mighty Frame just yet. Alright, what do you got? What do you got for me? I've got a dude with a sword and a dude with a slightly thinner sword. You stand no chance, okay? That's just how it is. I mean, you haven't drawn into your Gren Maju. You haven't drawn into anything apparently you could summon. Presumably, the only things he can summon are Necroface, Gren Maju, and Eater of Millions. Things like that. So, what I'm going to do is... Ooh, that is nice. That is nice indeed. But what I'm going to do is go for Rescue Bunny. Good old Rescue Bunny. I can banish it to summon out 2 more Alien Shock Troopers. Very epic. There you go. I've got all me and the boys. Let's go ahead and do more damage. Still can't reduce them all to 0 in this turn, unfortunately. But, you know, I've got all these different monsters. I'm going to make up a goose off of these 2. That way I lock my opponent out of stuff. So even if he does draw into, you know, Gren Maju, I can stop Gren Maju. Because that's the most important thing right now, is just stopping Gren Maju. Although, alternatively, I'm thinking here. Oh, wait, hold on, let me double check Eater of Millions effect again. Can I be attributed? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I was gonna do that, but I feel like I should go for Mighty Frame at least once today. Alien Shock Trooper Mega Frame. I can ditch a monster to put A counters on my opponent's monsters. And what else I can do is, you know, when he's destroyed, I can bring back monsters equal to the number of, you know, things with A counters on them. So, you know, basically my idea is if he summons something, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to ditch a monster and put some counters on you. And then I'll use Triangle to pop that something. Just in case he actually draws something. I don't know. It's like, I think he's having deck trouble. Maybe he did banish more Gren Majus than he figured he would. I'm going off on a limb and saying that's probably what happened. Probably. That's the thing about... This is why Gren Maju, as powerful a deck it is, it's not as meta as you would think it is. It's because there's that little bit of luck-based thing where there's that chance you banish too many Gren Majus. Okay, so he is going to go for the Eater of Millones. Alright. Let's go for Mighty Frame's effect. I'm going to ditch Sathana. And I'm going to put some counters on this dude. 2, 3. There you go. Here's 4 counters for you. I hope you enjoy them. So yes, now he's got the Eater of Millions. That would normally be a really annoying card to deal with. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, don't have enough there. But it's all good in the hood. Because he's going to attack with that Eater of Millions, and I'm going to be like, a mysterious triangle. Say goodbye to your Eater of Millions, because this will destroy him, and I get to summon an alien from my deck. It'll get destroyed in the end phase, but it doesn't matter, my opponent has surrendered, and there you go. Well, that was a little bit better from aliens. Got to show off a little bit more. There's still more we could do, of course. But that's basically the general thing, is just, put some A counters on things, use those A counters. So he beat the Gren Maju deck. Admittedly, he kind of destroyed himself. But that's his gameplay style, so that's just what happens sometimes. So let's go for duel number 3 and see if we can do even more alien stuff. Alright, here our third opponent. So far, so good. So far, so good indeed. I just need to do the synchros now. Really, that's one of the main things. Aliens got themselves a synchro. I should summon it out a few times if I can help it. It's not like it's a difficult synchro to make. I mean, Ammonite does it pretty easy. It's kind of his job. So, let's see what we got for an opening hand. We've got very much a stop our opponent from doing stuff sort of hand. I've got my deck locked down. No searching other than drawing. Different dimension ground to banish stuff. I've got my planet pollutant. And let's go for Alien Warrior. I'd like to keep this in case I draw Thathan. So we'll end our turn. We'll be like, your turn, my dude. During his draw phase, I'll be like, can I play this really quick, please? Thank you. There you go. Different dimensions ground. Anything sent to the grave this turn, well, monster-wise, is going to be banished. So we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. So I've still got Planet Pollutant Virus. As long as I don't get Kaiju'd, and I just jinxed myself there, I know, but if I don't, I can pop everything without an A counter. Everything he summons for 3 turns will get A counters. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Man, that's some angry eyebrows on that guy's face. It's crazy. What do you got, my friend? You're playing Pancratops. Okay. Gonna attribute that to blow up my set card, I imagine. Let's see. You contributed down a wrestler, target a card. Probably pop it. Well, I'm gonna, play my Planet Pollutant Virus regardless. I might as well not waste it. Yeah. Planet Pollutant Virus, my dude. Everything will get an A counter for this whole turn. So, now what are you gonna do? Is this dinosaurs, or is it something else? We'll find out. Ooh, pardon me. Dry throat. Talking too long. Hold on. Quick water break. Okay, I'm back. What are we up against? Shaddolls? Well, sorry to say, my dude, this turn your Shaddolls don't do anything. Other than, of course, Construct will dump a card. They'll have to dump the trap, because if he dumps a monster, then, yeah, so Shaddoll Core, you can target his Shaddoll spell trap, get it back. Ugh. Dang old Pancratops, man. Dang old Pancratops. At least, my different dimension ground helped me banish a few things. I mean, no Falcos, no Ghost Ogres. That's a good thing. Whoa. Extra foolish burial. Yeah, but it'll get banished whatever you send to the graveyard, because that's kind of how my trap card works. So you kind of paid 4,000 life points to... Well, that doesn't work. I'm sorry to say, my friend. It has to be sent to the graveyard. So you kind of fucked yourself up. I mean, I still need it like a Sathana to get around this Shaddoll construct. This is the thing. But if I can draw into Sathana, then I can summon Shock Trooper, summon Sathana, go for Exciton Knight, and, nuke his board. That's certainly a possibility. It'd also be nice if I just drew into my, my Brainwashing Beam, do some mind control on this construct. That would be nice. Then I could just get rid of it, do some damage to my opponent. So, I'm going to be taking a smidget of damage, more than I was hoping to do, but what can you do? He had that dang old Pancratops, what can I say? He baited out my things. So, yeah, Hedgehog's going to go off. Yeah, the one problem with deck lockdown is if you need to, do your searching with, your recombination device, this gets in the way a smidge. So, we'll see. Really, it's going to depend on what we draw into. It would really also be nice if I could draw, say, Ammonite? That would be good, because then I could do stuff there. Oh, but I draw another deck lockdown. Great. That's exactly what I wanted to draw into. No, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, so I'm going to set this. And then we're going to go for Shock Trooper. Might as well do some damage. There's no point in just letting him, destroy our life points. That's not going to happen. No, sir. I say thee nay. I attack your hedgehog. I attack your dang hedgehog. Yeah, he kind of messed my plans up with that dang Pacrotops, that's for sure. But I figured if I draw the right things, I can still come turn this around. Alright, so he does have... We know he has Fusion, and we know he has Ash Blossom. I don't know why he summoned Ash Blossom. It's kind of a mystery. Okay, interesting indeed. I really don't know why he summoned this. Maybe he figured since Lockdown was on the board, he wouldn't need it? Question? I don't know. It's kind of an odd choice. Because obviously this has no attack points, so we already know what that is. So, yeah. I'm going to take a little bit more damage. But, provided he doesn't draw another monster, I'll survive another turn. Unless you're going to go for, like, Needle Fiber. No? Okay. Very strange. Very strange. Ancient Ruins. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, go ahead and set this. End our turn. Just gonna have to end our turn and hope for the best, folks. I just need to hope he doesn't draw a monster. If he does, well, we're dead. If he doesn't, I still have it. Now we draw a monster. Well, that's unfortunate. We're having ourselves a good day, but unfortunately that one Pacrotops. See, we had ourselves a good setup. But it was a little too glass cannon-y, unfortunately. So, unfortunately... What? He surrendered? Well, I'm not going to count that as a win, even though he did surrender. Because clearly he was going to win. I don't know why he surrendered. Very strange. But regardless, let's go for duel number 3. Oh, wait, this was duel number 3. What am I talking about? Let's go for duel number 4. That's the one we want. Okay. Duel number 4 we go. Alrighty, fourth and final opponent. Let's go all in the final duel. I'd like to do more synchros and stuff. We'll see. Opening hand is a very locky down sort of opening hand. I mean, aliens are kind of slow, so it does make sense. We do want to, stop our opponent from doing stuff while we build up our forces and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do is summon these two out here. Very nice. Go for our big boy, Baguska. Be like, hello, I am Baguska. Nice to meet you. Lock our opponent out of searching, and we'll pass. As soon as he starts, I will be like, different dimension ground. So now if he tries to do anything, even if Baguska dies, then every monster will be sent to the banished pile. And we're up against Endymion. Ouch. Well, that's unfortunate, not gonna lie. Luckily, deck lockdown, he still can't add cards to his hand and all that good stuff, so, he can't use his, What's the Endymion search card called again? I forget. But yeah, he's got Magister of Endymion. He can put counters on stuff when it attacks. Place spell counter on it. You can remove 3 spell counter. Blah, 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 blah. Don't care. I don't give a shit. Let's destroy this because I can. We're just going to get rid of the Magister of Endymion. Why not? He's dead. He's dead and he's buried. Oh lord, did that do something? But what does this do again? I don't remember all the Endymion cards. Okay, he just had that option. Okay, it's fine. So I've got Divine Serpent Ge. If he destroys my alien kiddo, I can pay half my life and summon this thing. He can't be targeted by stuff. If he attacks me, well, a lot of stuff happens, basically. His monster effects are negated. This guy will get huge. I've just got a big old snack on the board. Big old monster snack. Yeah, my monster's attack will become half the original... what is it? Its attack becomes half its original attack. And I can make my monster become equal to the highest original attack. Basically, I can just beat over all the stuff. That is basically what I'm trying to get at. So, yeah, let's go ahead and attack that Photon Thrasher. So, he's going to get halved, and I'm going to get bigger. So, he's going to take the damage. Very nice. Sadly, Ge, though, is not an alien, because obviously he's just a big old snake. So, Pollutant Virus isn't going to be doing us much good. It's sad but true. Reinforcement of the army for another Photon Thrasher, you'll say. Alright. Yeah, that's a thing. I mean, Gah is still at 2100, which is nice. The only problem is that Gah only works when he's attacking. It's the one bad thing about him. If he worked both ways, he'd be better, but unfortunately he does not. So he can just attack me with Photon Thrasher, and then we'll both be dead. Or, conversely, okay, he's going to summon the other Magister. Interesting. Okay. Interesting indeed. Now he can't attack with Photon Thrasher, but I'm guessing he's going for other things. He might make like Unicorn or something to bounce my monster, even though that won't work. But it'll still be something bigger than Gah. Ugh. Ugh, indeed. I don't really care for that. Vert Anaconda. Oh, no. Oh, no, please, for the love of the Lord, tell me you're not going to summon what I think you're going to summon. You are. You're summoning that thing. You're summoning that card. Well, that's rather unfortunate. I mean, he can't target me. You know, he cannot, yeah. He can't target my monster. What? Oh, yeah, do you not target? Wait. He does not target. Well. Gosh darn you, Dragoon. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. That's not even us losing because we didn't do well. That's us losing because, well, he had annoying stuff like this. So, I guess we just got to go for the end screen because that's what she wrote today, folks. Curse you, Endymion. Alrighty, Mr. Wilson's aliens, they did alright. We got 2 wins and 2 losses. You know, honestly, could have done even better if everything had gone right, but every now and then that doesn't happen. But I do enjoy this deck. It works fairly well. There's some nice little toolboxy elements to it that I rather enjoy. The choices for the extra deck are fairly nice. So, you know, I enjoyed it, and of course, thank you again, Mr. Wilson, for donating your deck. I hope that I did you proud. So, I'm going to say thank you guys very much for watching today's episode. Smash like if you did. Tomorrow we're looking at some good old Gren Maju as we head into the final 10 days. So, see you guys again next time. Boy Memphis signing out. Take care till next time.